Hey everyone! So something you're going to learn very quickly about me today is I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and if you couldn't guess that was what today's topic was going to be based on all these beautiful covers behind me, well then 10 points from whatever house you're in. I am such a Harry Potter fan that I even named my dog Draco. Now, not because Draco's my favorite character, but because Draco here, he's blonde just like the Malfoys, and I thought, how appropriate. I was trying to brainstorm like geeky names and I couldn't think of anything too good. I mean, he was either going to be like Moony, maybe Moody, but I really wanted something that would match his hair. And this little boy, he's not evil. He's just the sweetest, cutest, happiest Cairn Terrier who's a little sleepy right now. He heard his Papa's voice on my phone a minute ago, so he came out of his bed because he was like, hey, where is he? So this is my baby. Today I wanted to bring up Harry Potter because I just finished reading the first book. I read the Philosopher's Stone version, which is actually slightly different than when you're reading the American Sorcerer's Stone. It's just with lingo. And it's really fun because I set up a Facebook group online and some of my friends and I have been chatting as we read. We read a certain amount of chapters per week, and we just finished first one together. Now we're working through Chamber of Secrets. So if you're kind of interested in joining us, you could be a casual reader, or you just love the story, you know it so well you don't need to read. Hop on, let me know in a comment, and I'll try to add you. We have a first-time reader, someone who's only watched the movies but hasn't read the books. We have people with us who read the books, but it's been years, and it's just so fun and wholesome. As you can see above, we have the house editions. Still debating if I want to buy Ravenclaw and Gryffindor in the future, maybe if I have a child one day and find out where they're sorted, because Slytherin is my husband's house, Hufflepuff is mine. It's just so unique because each cover is different. I mean, look at this. The Hufflepuff, we've got the Fat Friar on the back, and inside you get a look at, oh look, it's so beautiful, the illustration for the crest. But inside you get a look at a Hufflepuff house. I mean, you get to learn a little bit about the house founder, Helga Hufflepuff. You get to learn about the common room. There's this beautiful picture illustrated inside. And so Slytherin copy, I actually haven't read that one yet. I read this one for our reread, which it's really cool. I bought mine on Amazon, and they actually have them all out now, which is awesome. We have my prized possession. This is just amazing. It's a signed autographed copy from a lot of the celebrities. I mean, here on the front page we have James and Oliver Phelps. We have Lee Jordan. I'm saving this space for the trio, which actually I met Rupert Grint years ago now at a red carpet event at Universal Studios Orlando when it first opened up. And I don't remember now if I got him to sign it. I have to look at his signature. I got his picture. But on the back, I mean, look at this. I got a ton of signatures. I have, and forgive me, I do not remember all their actors' names, but I mean, I do have Alfie Enoch, and I got David Brown, Filch, I got his signature, Mr. Weasley, I have Neville, I have Luna, I have Cho Chang, I have Lavender Brown, I have Percy. I mean, it's funny, like some of these, like look at that, just a scribble. What's really cool is I even have Oliver Wood. I met him at Pensacola-Con, and he signed the Quidditch chapter, which was very unique. I didn't even think about that. He just flipped through it. I have Bonnie Wright. I got her signature at a MegaCon event. It was just truly, this is my favorite copy ever, and I don't read through this just because I want it to stay in as good a copy. I mean, you should see my original Sorcerer's Stone paperback. It is just completely flipped through a bunch of times. Beautiful. Above here we have our international section. I don't remember where the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the Scots Gaelic version is. My husband has that tucked away. But I do have Harry Potter at L'École des Sorcières. It's the French version, which my goal in life is to read through it. I actually bought the second book too, even though it's going to take me years, but my goal is to be fluent. I can pretty much understand French, but I mean, look how cool that is. But even cooler, I think, too, because it's unique, is the Irish copy. My husband, he was studying his master's in Cork, and he picked up this copy, Harry Potter, August on O'Clock. And you've seen this cover before because it's also pretty popular. And his goal is to read through this. He pretty much has the first page memorized because he's been studying it for so long. But you can just get a little bit of what the Irish looks like there. And we all know the first chapter, which is Mr. and Mrs. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be a super fan. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. And in Irish, I'm going to butcher this, but it says instead, Vi conne Muncher Dursley in Uver a Caher Privet Drive, August a la miav acu go rev siad an normalta go jo, August iad bra sastaday, which, oh my gosh, that's what that sentence sounds like in Irish. That's so different. I can't read any other part of the book. It's only because I memorized it. I am missing also my big illuminated version from Jim Kay, which is totally awesome. I read through that when I first got it. And here we have the new Mina Lima copy, which is beautiful, so beautiful. I haven't read through it yet because, I mean, it's just too pristine, and I will. I've still got, like, the sensitive, like, wax papers and stuff, but it's beautiful. I can't wait to go through it. I got it as a present. I didn't buy, but Chamber Secrets, and I'm so thrilled to go through these. I mean, look at the detail on that spine. It's just incredible. I can't wait to see what the future holds for these copies. And then, got my little Sorcerer's Stone to represent. I think what I love revisiting Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone for you UK people, is just that I love going into Harry's world for the first time. It's like one of the only books where a lot of good stuff happens to Harry. He's not getting made fun of from the other students or bullied, aside from like Draco Malfoy. But because like the rest of the books, Harry, there's always something going wrong. In Chamber of Secrets, you've even got Hufflepuffs going against them because of Dresden Fletchley getting petrified. And then in A Prisoner of Azkaban, there's that whole like, ooh, the Grim and Sirius Black. Goblet of Fire, of course, the whole school's like upset with Harry, even Ron, because Harry got chosen when he didn't mean to, and yada yada yada. It's like, so the first one is where like things go right. Harry's so young, he's just a beautiful child. He's sharing his snacks and he's sharing everything he can because he's never had that opportunity before. I mean, he's lived a torturous like 10 years with the Dursleys, and who just completely like treated him like second class citizen, is horrible. And I love that we get to see magic in Hogwarts through Harry's eyes. I love returning to it. And plus the story, I mean, it's like a detective story because Harry and the trio, they're trying to figure out like who Nicholas Flamel is, and then like how do they get past different challenges. I mean, at first it's just fluffy, and then there's that surprise ending with he who must not be named underneath Quirrell's turban. So there's just so much to love about it, and that's why I love watching the movies too. At least to me, the first movie is perfect because while they don't include Peeves, you do see that wonder and that magic come to life. I mean, it's untouched by like too much. I mean, there's CGI, of course, because you have to, but to me it's more lifelike and realistic than what we see in the later movies. So thank you for coming on this journey with me. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this inspires you to pick up one of your copies. Please feel free to share some pictures of your books or favorite passages with me. And of course, one of my favorite Dumbledore quotes I'll end this with is, "It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live." So thank you. I hope you have a great day, guys. Talk to you later.